Honestly, the White House press secretary job should probably just end with Caroline Leavitt's exit. So let me explain what I mean. You guys have probably seen by now that Caroline Leavitt is out at the end of August, and they haven't even named a replacement yet. So my argument is that they shouldn't. The press secretary makes almost $200,000 a year. And what that buys is basically a televised event where false things get said with the government seal plastered behind them. Obviously, nobody expects a press secretary to be neutral. Reporters walk in knowing they're going to get the shiniest possible spin of whatever the administration messed up that week, and they plan around it. But the job is also supposed to hand you enough actual information that you can go describe what the White House is doing accurately, and that part of it stopped happening a long time ago. At her first press briefing, Caroline Leavitt promised to bring the truth to that podium and then claimed that the Biden administration was spending like $50 million on condoms in Gaza. In March, she was like, tariffs are a tax cut for the American people. Also false, because tariffs are taxes on imports and the cost gets passed to you. Then she said that the tax and spending bill would not add to the national deficit, which was obviously false again. Obviously, in the last administration under Biden, Karine Jean-Pierre was running a version of the same operation we're seeing right now. She said that he was sharp as ever after that disaster of a debate. And then she testified to the House Oversight Committee that the talking points about Biden's health were basically handled exclusively at the senior level, meaning she was reading lines written by people who never had to stand there and answer for them. And that is one of the biggest design flaws in this whole job. One person absorbs the accountability for decisions made by people who choose to stay off camera. So let's just be honest about what reporters actually lose if that podium goes dark. You lose those on-the-record, time-stamped, searchable claims because you can't catch an administration contradicting something it never had to say out loud, and that matters. But what you don't lose is real, verifiable information, because there isn't any. Trump talks constantly, so anything they want you to know is coming from him directly. Everything else comes from leaks, lawsuits, FOIA requests. This is a crazy anecdote. You think back to Stephanie Grisham, who is a former Republican who was once the press secretary under Donald Trump near the end. She never held a single press briefing, and she told the DNC in 2024 it was because she didn't want to stand up at the podium and lie to people. And it's crazy. She might be the most honest press secretary we've had in the last decade, and she literally did it by doing nothing. So let's leave the podium empty.